People talk about how handsome you are all the time, and they do. All the time. So there's a wax figure that I saw of you, and it's hard to get those things right. Have you seen your wax figure?
I haven't.
Let me show you. It's really good. It actually, isn't that good? Is that as close as we can get? But it does look good. I saw it closer up, and it looks very, very good. No, that's really good. Look at the people taking pictures with you and everything, because it looks like they're taking pictures with you. I'd like to show you, I just learned this before the show. I did not know I had a wax figure, and it turns out I do. Where is it? Near Niagara Falls. Okay, this is me, apparently. I was just showing this like literally before the show started, and I was like, "Am I an usher?" And
you look like Phyllis Diller.
I think I do. It's a combination between Florence Henderson and Phyllis Diller and a bunch of people, and I'm clearly dancing because that's all I do.
That's haunting.
It is haunting. And did you pose for yours? Because they got it so right. Did they measure you and do a mold? And they got it that good without even...
They didn't ask me nothing.
Wow. Well,
you didn't even know.
Yeah, I posed for that. Yeah. It's impossible for me to say your name without adding handsome in front of it. And it's redundant. I don't need to say it. It's obvious, but I have to say it.
I'm not prepared for this.
Yeah. And as I said in the intro, insanely talented. You do everything. You're funny, you do drama, you do everything. And you are now doing a movie where you're singing and dancing with Emma Stone?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's called, thank you.
Is the whole thing a musical?
It is, yeah. It's a musical in the style of like a Fred and Ginger film. Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see that. And you and Emma are so great together. You were in Crazy Stupid Love together.
Yeah, she's the best.
Really, really good. That's Ryan Gosling in the show. It's called Nice Guys with Russell Crowe, and you get beat up a lot.
Yes.
Did you get hurt?
By Russell Crowe, yeah.
By Russell.
Offset, just in the in
Not
the morning.
even rehearsing for a
You
scene.
saw him the other day, didn't you?
Yes, he was here the other day.
Isn't he the best?
He's fantastic.
Russell Crowe, everybody?
Yes.
He's the best.
You're the best.
He's the best.
No, you're the best.
No.
And you're handsome. But let's talk about the story that he told about the first time y'all met and you went to dinner. Your story is different than his, I think.
So I got a email out of the blue from Russell Crowe, and I'm a huge fan. And he said, let's have dinner with his wife and my girlfriend. And I asked my girl, and we were thrilled, and we got dressed up, and we went to meet him at his hotel, and we thought this is gonna be great. And I get into the lobby, and I see the RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan, and he says, "You here for the Russell Crowe dinner?" And I was like, "Yeah, you too?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he leads us into, I guess Russell's wife had invited 30 other people or something.
Right.
And so I never actually got to meet Russell Crowe, but I saw the man. He was sitting at the other end of the table, and I thought, you know, thanks for the invite. But I got to meet the Riz, which is that's huge. I take that as a win.
No, his wife invited everybody because she was going to meet Ryan Gosling, and she called all of her girlfriends and said, "We're going to meet Ryan Gosling." That's what happened.
I didn't know that part.
That's what he said. That's what happened. Our first guest is crazy talented and crazy handsome. His new movie is called Blade Runner 2049. Please welcome Ryan Gosling.
I'll take you over. I'll take you over. If we take this this carrying thing any further. We should invest in like an adult baby Bjorn.
Yeah. Well.
And then you can just hang out there.
I didn't know how to run into your arms because every single time you pick me up.
It's a little different.
Yeah, and when you were just standing there, I thought, okay, I'm running into your arms. See, I should have jumped like that, right? Is that what you thought was? Should I have run and jumped in your arms another way?
You did do it another way.
No, yes, exactly. I did it the wrong way, and somehow.
That's the magic of
you're
it.
incredibly
Let's not
strong.
overthink it.
No. I'm going to think about that when I'm laying in bed tonight, going, that's not how I should have run into his arms. It just seems like I went too fast at you, too. Did I scare you?
No, but one leg went up and I went under.
I know.
We did not rehearse that.
No, we did not. It's so weird. We didn't rehearse that. Yeah. It looks like we would have, but no. No. You were so fantastic hosting Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you saw him, but you saved jazz.
What's that?
You saved jazz. Yeah.
Thanks.
Now, do you get you've done it twice, right?
Yeah.
And do you get nervous, or you're just excited to do it?
It's a very surreal experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you get nervous?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, the way that they have that show, I mean, the way that show works is so incredible. They've been doing it for 40 years, and
yeah.
They're doing it again right now. I mean, as crazy as it was for me, they're right back at it. So
yeah,
it's
somebody's doing it again
yeah,
this Saturday night. And so when you did that Aliens sketch, I knew, and I saw it before, and I showed it to Portia because she hadn't seen it, and I was like, there is no way they told Ryan what Kate was going to do. There's no way you knew what Kate was going to do to you.
Listen, I'm familiar with Kate's work.
Uh-huh.
I know how committed she is to her craft.
Right.
And I expected her to, you know, be very professional and, you know, take this sketch to its furthest conclusion.
Did you know that she was going to ask you to stand up and she was going to squeeze your butt cheeks together? Did you know any of that?
That I knew. There was a lot more that I appreciate you're not showing in this photograph that happened. I did not, but, you know.
When she put her face in your butt?
Wow.
Yeah. So, because you were laughing so hard, it was so fun. It was so fun to watch you stand there and just, I mean, because that's just fun, right?
It was unexpected. No, she's so fun to work with. That cast is so talented, and it's such a fun ride. Yeah,
well, it is a great cast, but you're always great on it, and it makes everybody laugh when you laugh. I think that's what we look forward to, is you want to see someone break you like that, because, you know. You and Michelle Williams, who I adore, I just think that she's, as a person I like her, and as an actress, she's superb, and it's a very intense movie, and...
Are you hydrating? I'm worried about you.
I am.
Because you know, once you're thirsty, it's too late. You're already dehydrated.
You're absolutely right, Ryan. Once you're thirsty, it's too late. We're going to give you tips along the way. So you and Michelle Williams lived together to prepare for this movie, right?
Yeah.
And how long did you live together?
Well, you know, for a month. We lived in this house. I mean, we didn't, not night times, because Michelle is a mom, and she had to go home.
Right.
But during the days, we would live in this house, and we had, you know, a budget that we had to live on, and we had Christmas and birthdays, and we did the Jane
Christmas
Fonda
and
workout.
birthdays in a month?
Well, you know, we just packed them all in. We would make a birthday cake, have a birthday party in the morning, and then have Christmas at night.
Uh-huh. And well, tell people, I'm assuming people know the movie, but tell people what it's about.
Well, it's just a love story.
Kind of.
You like love, don't you? All right.
It's a love story, but it's a little more complicated than that.
Well, but they have to see it to find out.
That's right. Okay, I don't want to give anything away. And you and Michelle are a very, very cute couple, and as I said, I like you, I like her, so I like you individually. I like you as a couple. I don't know if you're a couple, you're being cagey about it, I know that. If you're a couple, I'm all for it. Wait, you're pedaling faster. What's happening?
I'm trying to get away from this conversation.
And you brought me something, and I want to know what it is. It's in a bag. They said you brought me something fun.
Well, okay, so for Christmas, I got these for my family as a joke. And then we put them on, and they're so wildly comfortable that we never took them off. And I liked them so much, I brought you one. I thought you might like it.
Oh, this is what I've been talking about. We need to start making for the show.
It's a onesie.
It's a onesie. With feet. Right?
And I like them so much that I got all of you one, too.
Everybody in line?
Right here.
You won them over.
What?
They love you. Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know if you agree with me, but I would say that Ryan Gosling's the best guest we've ever had on the show. It's a lot to top. I don't know how anybody's ever going to top that.
I know there's like a novelty aspect to this,
yeah.
but they're pretty comfortable, aren't they?
They're great.
And to work out in, you get your sweat on.
Oh yeah. I was already getting my sweat on. This is adding to the sweat a whole lot. This is, but this
right,
really
let's
is
keep it
something I
clean.
want to do with the Ellen Shop. I want to do the. This is such a great idea.
Thanks, Jumpin' Jammers.
Uh-huh.
They gave them to you.
And now, thanks, Jumpin' Jammers. And so you wear these how often?
I took them off to come here.
Really? You're always in them.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Hardly.
Part of this is to make this somehow popular, so I can wear them out and not feel.
All you had to
feel
do
like a
was put it in
fool.
GQ. They'll follow you.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll do whatever you say.
Well, it starts here. It's a
you're the
movement.
style
It's a
master.
Jumpin' Jammer movement.
All right. Now, will you wear something like this if it catches on to the Golden Globes?
I'd love to.
All right. Well, I would like to see that. But like in a tux kind of a situation.
Yeah, like a touch. Yeah, with a little, like a flower.
Yeah, dress it up.
Right?
Yeah, a little flower right there.
You're kidding, but I'm not.
I'm not kidding. I'm totally serious. And last year you took your mom, is that right?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to take my mom, but it's, gets a little tricky with the swag room situation.
Ooh, she likes the swag room?
There's something like trance-inducing about them, you know? When we were in Sundance, I took my sweet, look at her. That's her in the Jumpin' Jammers. It's Christmas. I took her to the swag room and I said, Mom, when we go in there, just know that they're not just trying to give us stuff. They want me to take my picture with it,
right.
You know? So unless you're really compelled by something, let's just move through.
Right.
She's like, of course, let's go. As soon as we walk in, I lose her. I'm looking for my mother, and she's with this lady selling jewelry. And she's like, Ryan, isn't this so nice? This lady wants to give me a necklace. It says truth. It's a truth necklace, you know? I'm
Yeah.
like, truth? A truth necklace? Okay. Take a picture. She's like, don't you want to take your picture with the idea of truth? Concept of that? That's a good thing to be identified with, right? Okay. Then I'm like, hey, can we go? She says, sure. We go. I think we're out. And suddenly, I love that we're talking in these. I'm doing
I do
this,
too.
by the way. And she's like, I lost her again. And I find her, and she's like, Ryan, this nice man wants to give us a jacket. It charges your cell phone.
A jacket that charges your cell
Yeah.
phone?
Isn't that great? I'm like, yeah, I guess. Do we really need jackets that charge our cell phones? Apparently we do. She's like, you never think of your uncles. They might love a jacket that charges your cell phone.
You never think of your uncles?
So I got one for my uncle, and I thought, you're never gonna wear that truth necklace. You're never gonna wear it. She never takes it off, and my uncle won't. You can't separate him from his jacket.
From the jacket that charges the cell phone. See?
He won't.
She knows.
He's the,
She knows.
he's the fool.
Well, Ryan, I adore you, and you're so talented, and good luck. Congratulations on. What's wrong with this? Don't think that this
This is
isn't going to
fulfilling
happen.
some weird fantasy for me. I hope
Yeah.
I hope that's okay.